Alright, so the question here is, if a chemist has 100 grams of both potassium and diatomic bromine, how many moles of potassium bromide can be produced? So step one here is to draw your chemical equation. Almost always you're going to want to draw that chemical equation right before you start, just to find your mole to mole ratios. So your step two is going to be to start with your 100 grams of each potassium and the diatomic bromine, and then use dimensional analysis to find your potential amount of potassium bromide that can be produced for each. So if you're starting with the 100 grams of potassium, you cross out grams, cross out moles, and you're left with moles of potassium bromide. You're left with 2.56. Whereas with your bromine, if you have 100 grams of that, doing out the math, you're left with 1.25 moles. So ultimately, you're going to choose the smaller one because your limiting reactant here would be the bromine, and it would be used up first, and at that point only 1.25 moles could be produced. Therefore, the maximum amount of KBr that can be produced is the 1.25. Hope that was helpful.